David has these imaginary playmates, and he alienates all the other children in the neighborhood. David is 12 years old, going on 13. It's not normal.
Oh, what an idiot David is. He's always talking to himself.
Did you see him today? Middle of a big test, whole room's quiet, and he's talking to his imaginary friend. You know, asking him questions. What to say?
What an idiot. Jeez.
He's always been a cornball, but
yeah, geez. Real weirdo.
Tough to kid.
It is weird. David 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 is.
I'm in a high school now, and I don't need you hanging around me. All my friends think I'm as weird as you are, and I'm not. You can go around with your imaginary friends anytime you want, but just leave me out of it. Just stay away from me, and, I don't know, go to your room or something, but I don't want you hanging around me when my friends are...
Goliath, and mostly animals. Lots of science fiction and space creatures.
The kid's a weirdo.
David is weird. David is weird. David is weird.
You seem sad, David. I am sad now. I'm sadder than I've ever been. But why, David? Because I'm lonely, Belmont. I'm always lonely. But you're not lonely here. Yes, you're right. I'm never lonely here. I'm always happy when I'm here. David, you can visit, but you cannot stay. Yes, I understand. I wish I could stay, though. I wish I were as happy there as I am here.
Mr. and Mrs. Gerber, could you tell me about your son, David?
Well, David is the youngest of 3 children. The other 2 are teenagers. Janice, well, she already has a boyfriend, and John is doing very well at school. But David seems to be our problem. You see, he has these imaginary playmates.
Imaginary playmates? How long has he had these imaginary playmates?
I'm so sorry to be late. I was delayed with another patient. Oh, do sit down. Are these our new clients?
Yes, they are. Mr. and Mrs. Gerber, this is Miss Leslie Towns, my assistant.
How do you do?
Hi. Could you please continue, Miss Gerber?
Well, as I said, David has these imaginary playmates, and he alienates all the other children in the neighborhood.
Mr. Gerber.
Yes?
You seem not to believe that David really has a problem.
Nah. No, I have cousin Artie, and ever since he was little, he believed that he was heir to the throne of England. Called his mother queen and everything. And he grew up and has a wife, family, business. Seems to be doing fine.
David is 12 years old, going on 13. It's not normal.
Where do you get off saying this stuff about David and Janice? David's weird. I can say whatever I want. He's just a little kid.
Ted, it's not worth it.
This kid ain't gonna be getting off saying stuff about you. She's all right, but David's a nut. Everybody knows that. If you don't shut your mouth, you ain't gonna be walking home. Oh, yeah? Who's gonna stop me? Who do you think?
How do your other two children react to David's behavior?
Here we go again. Every time we move someplace, it's the same thing.
Hey, don't worry, Dad. I find a jerk like that everywhere. Yeah, they're just a bunch of punks. Don't let it bug you.
But every place we go, I mean, we can't go anywhere, we can't do anything, because we get all this flack from our friends. David's almost 13 years old.
He's just a little boy.
Oh, Janice, don't give me this big sister stuff. I mean, every kid has his little friends, but David should have grown out of it by now.
Could you tell me, Mrs. Gerber, what types of characters populate his imaginary world?
Well, there's so many, I don't think I can remember them all. Let's see. There's Goliath, and mostly animals. Lots of science fiction and space creatures. Who knows what'll be next?
Well, my mother said that when Mrs. Croydon said...
Hey, Susan. Mrs. Croydon. Little upstairs.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we've accomplished a great deal in just a short discussion. But I think in order to get to the bottom of this problem, we're going to have to speak to your son himself.
Yes, we need to get to know David more before we can draw any conclusions.
So, may we schedule an appointment?
Sure.
Let's see, Wednesday, 4 o'clock? That'd be fine.
That would be fine. I can bring him in after school.
Fine, that's great. Basically what we're going to be doing is talking with your son. We have to find out his attitudes.
The fate of the world. Thousands of them. All of them depending on them. I can't believe this is happening. Ah, the police. It's about time. Police! Okay, come on. Stop! Fred, stop. Yeah. The criminal has left.
Oh, sorry. Lieutenant Clint Collins, Metropolitan Police.
Ken Johnson. Here's my badge.
He's my partner. He's a rookie. What exactly is the trouble here, Professor?
Dr. Vickery here has concluded that someone has entered this doorway here. Forced entry, of course.
Johnson, check it out.
Looks like breaking and entering, Lieutenant.
Was there anything missing, Professor Tuttle?
3 compounds were stolen. These 3 compounds...
excuse me, Professor. Johnson, get this down.
Yes, sir.
These 3 compounds are very special. They control the metabolics of life. For example, they could even turn a piece of corn into a 30-foot piece of corn. Or, if not properly controlled, they could make inanimate things become animate. Like, for a chair could just walk off.
Tumbles, we're in trouble. All 3 vials are gone.
All 3 vials are gone?
Not just X. X didn't walk off by itself this time. All 3 are gone.
Oh, I can't believe it. Go check my file. Make sure nothing else is missing.
I'll help Carolyn.
In layman's terms, Professor, what exactly are we looking for?
Well, we're looking for compounds. These compounds are very, very special. They're found in a box about this size.
find it. Me neither.
Why did you get such a big truck?
I like big trucks.
Then bring back a vehicle, not an ocean liner! Still, better than what you came back with last time.
I like that truck a lot.
I send you out for an electron microscope, and you bring back a cement truck.
I like that. That was fun. I never rode in a cement truck before.
Delma, my friend. You might have been a child prodigy. You might have graduated consistently at the head of your class. You might have won every science award known to man. But you are the most naive person I have ever met.
People say that's one of my most endearing qualities.
I would imagine so. We have Formula A. We have Formula B. We're missing Formula X.
Well, what's so important about Formula X?
A and B are only controls. X is the real power. Delmar, just how powerful is Formula X in its purest form?
I'm not certain, but the least amount can create great, enormous results.
Fool. Troubles. Moronic assisted vickery. But have me, the genius among them, thrown out! And then we turn their attentions, and this formula, towards feeding the world's starving masses. They don't realize just what they have here. You know what this can do?
No.
Bestow animation upon inanimate objects. Cause growth at an enormous rate. You realize how much some governments would pay for this?
How much?
Millions. More than you could imagine. And you've lost it!
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
Alright, first, dump the truck.
Should we return it to who we borrowed it from?
Return the truck to who we borrowed it from. And then retrace your steps and find the formula.
Well, what am I looking for?
A little vial. Just like this.
What's that you have?
It's just a jar I found on the way home from school today.
Now you know what I told you about picking things up off the street. You never know who might have had them before.
Now, Barbara, let him do it.
Get out of the way, you little twerp.
You can sit over here with us, Mike. Much too big.
8 weeks of shooting, including location photography in the Poconos. But the schedule has been too tight. Too many young filmmakers do too many sets to have included the horses on stage.
Hour after hour.
At least I wash mine.
I wash mine.
How often? Every Christmas, whether it needs it or not?
Every day.
John, Ted's at the door. Would you get that, please?
John, Ted doesn't know. You get that, please?
I wish they wouldn't fight so.
Now, Barbara, kids fight.
I'd never been on a horse before in my life.
You listen to Discover. Crazy.
How do you Ted?
Ready?
He's a nice boy.
You ready?
Yep. Where are you going?
We're gonna go to the movies and then probably stop and get something to eat.
We'll have a good time.
Be late.
I'll have her on my way. See you then.
Bye. Hey, Dad. Does there always like meat up here?
Hey, yeah, you never know. I think one of the astronauts does.
Good.
I'll see you later, Dad. I'm really gonna be late, okay?
You sure? You want to stay and watch TV?
No, I'm really
For a
tired.
special news bulletin.
Let him go.
Police report the theft of an
nicer to
experimental
your
chemical
brother.
from the American Scientific Laboratory.
Wish they wouldn't fight
This
so.
chemical is considered extremely dangerous. A spokesperson stated this chemical is a brown powder contained in 3 small vials.
Okay, let's go.
yourself out of the car. Let's go. Get set up.
Well, Adrian, you're the only star I know that's still driving a limousine.
Cut it out. Come on, get set up. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, what's up? I mean, what's happening? Why are you here?
Oh, Adrian, you know I can't tell you that. Johnson, let's roll.
Come on, Collins. They don't put a man like you on dog shows.
Well, that's true. All I can say is there's been a break-in.
A break-in here?
Classified information.
I mean, here at Tubble's lab, American Scientific Labs, that they broke in, but what happened?
Well, Adrian, the only person that can tell you that's the captain. You know that.
Captain? It's that big?
Sure. I'm on the case.
Right. Who's this?
Oh, this is Sergeant Ken Johnson. He's a rookie. My partner.
I guess that's why they sent him with you, huh?
Sure. Best teacher in the precinct.
Okay, you guys ready? You set? Huh? Okay, let's go. This is Adrian Carter. I'm here with Lieutenant Clint Collins and his partner, Sergeant Ken Johnson, outside of the American Scientific Labs. Apparently there's been a break-in. Here's Lieutenant Clint Collins to tell us more about it. Clint?
Oh, Adrian, you know I can't tell you anything else.
A man who's been decorated as many times as you have by the police department must have something to say to the public.
Well, that's true. All I can say is, if I don't find what's been stolen in the near future, the world as we know it may cease to exist. Let's roll, Johnson.
That was Lieutenant Clint Collins. I'm Adrian Carter for Close-Up News Report, outside of American Scientific Labs.
I need a friend.
Why?
Aren't we your friends? All my friends here. I need a friend
Where? Sometimes, Dad.
Our truth friends are not accepted by others. I don't care,
Sandor.
just so he could be my
Good friend.
someone
Where?
that I could count on. Is that what you really want, David?
More than
Anything else?
Then
So shall it be.
Delma.
I was eating my lunch.
Excuse me for interfering with your nutritional habits. I thought you should take a look at this.
Oh my word.
I think that's something. Take a look at this one.
My heavens.
Delma, what's that?
Peanut butter.
And please keep it off of the files.
Sure.
Thank you. Now, these pictures were marked classified. Do you think they were the direct results of Formula X?
Unquestionably.
How much of the formula do you think was used?
I think a very small amount.
And how long did it take for these effects to show up?
Well, without A and B, it would be like, well, you know.
Yes.
And with A and B, it would slow it down.
All right. How long do these effects last?
Without A and B, indefinitely.
Can you imagine the prospects, Delma, that this formula holds for us? We must find Formula X.
Well, doesn't Broderick know where he lost it?
He has one lead. We'll know very soon.
Come on, Gargantua. Come on.
Great job, Rick, baby. Marla, you were fabulous. Couldn't be better.
Well, and we really knocked him dead, didn't we?
Sure did, Rick.
Hey, Don, where are we heading?
To the Pocono Mountains, Rick.
Got us booked in a big resort, huh?
Nothing short of the Holiday Inn.
Sounds great. How long we staying?
We've got the 7 o'clock show, Rick.
I don't know, Don. These one-night stands are killing me. Starting to get to my voice. Marla's feet, too.
Well, I've got plans, Rick. I mean, first our own TV show, and then our own club, and a few movies here and there, and...
Here already. Let's go, Marla. Let's tell them who we are.
Rick, did you see that thing? It was huge. It was 30, 40, 50 feet tall.
What?
This furry thing, it went behind those trees back there. It was huge.
Don, now, Amara and I asked you to drive. We didn't want you smoking them funny cigarettes. We have our nightclub image to uphold now.
No, Rick, I'm serious. It was huge. It was the size of a house. If I saw what I think I saw, the heavens may have provided us with the biggest gimmick in history.
Comfy, Ken?
Yes, sir. Metropolitan Police, Sergeant Johnson speaking.
Hello, Lieutenant Clint Collins speaking. Yes, ma'am? Hold on one moment. Johnson, get this down.
Yes, sir.
Can I have your name, please? Croydon. Is that K or C? C. C-R-O-Y-D-O-N. And you live at 238 Adams Avenue. Yes, ma'am. Now, you were saying? Yes, ma'am. We got a Lulu. A 40-foot monster? Walking down the street? Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, ma'am. And you say this monster was following a boy? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Close your doors. Close your windows, okay? And we'll be out tomorrow to investigate. Yes, ma'am. We do need more concerned citizens such as your son. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the call. Good night. Forty-foot monsters. What do they think of next?
Remember what the professor said, sir, about that stuff? Could make things grow?
No. Couldn't be. Do you think?
I don't know, sir.
Nah. I'll tell you what, Johnson. It's probably a crank call, but I think we should investigate it anyway. It'd be good training for you. Get hold of Professor,
Tubble, sir.
Yeah, and make an appointment for late tomorrow morning. Monster. 40-foot monsters. Oh.
Guess nobody's around. You're still growing? I mean, there's nothing wrong with being big, but you must be at least 40 or 50 feet tall. When I asked for a friend, I never would have dreamed that they'd give me the giant economy size.
So your biggest wish
is for a friend, David.
More than
Anything else, Sandor.
really,
I'd like a friend.
someone who can accept me for myself.
Such.
What does that mean, David?
A real friend.
Belmont doesn't
Question you.
doesn't think that you are.
Different.
That's looking at things
From your point of
you, David.
What do you mean?
What if your friend
You're different.
would it matter?
Of course not. Are you really certain, David? I wouldn't care how different he was.
Just as long
Unless he was really
my friend, then
so
shall it be.
Can you talk? Can you hear me? Did you know your name's Gargantua? I named you when I was a little kid, about 3 or 4. Are you hungry? That's good. I wouldn't know what to feed you. Right now we're in the middle of the woods, right outside of town. You stay here. I'll be back tomorrow night. No, I promise, I'll be back. I don't know how, but I'll be back. After all, I'm your friend.
Oh my gosh, where is he? Oh, Fred! Fred, get up here! Oh my gosh, I knew this would happen.
Barbara, what's wrong?
It's David, he's gone!
He can't be gone.
He's gone!
Probably taking a shower.
No, he's not. He's gone.
Maybe he's in one of the other kids' rooms. John, will you come up here, please? Now, calm down. Gotta be around here someplace.
Yeah, Dad.
Have you seen your brother anywhere? He's in your room.
Are you kidding?
Hey, wait a minute. Get back here.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen your brother anywhere around the house?
No, sir.
Well, don't you care?
Well, maybe pirates came and whisked him away.
Oh, John!
Oh, come on, Mom. You know I was only kidding. Do you want me to go out and look for him?
No, you stay here.
What's the matter?
It's your brother.
Yeah, I know.
Not him, David. He's gone.
Well, did you check the...
No, we already looked. He's not there.
Well, it's not that big of a house.
Wait, maybe he's under here. Oh, David. Oh, David. Nope, no luck.
Let's all calm down. Get a hold of herself. John, you and your sister go check every room in the house. Look everywhere.
Yes, sir.
Gosh, just like Sherlock Holmes.
Gosh.
Now calm down, Barbara. He's around
Look
someplace.
who's coming.
Oh, David, my baby. Where have you been? I'm very cross with you.
Sit down, son. Now, where were you?
Well, I was just outside taking a walk.
At this hour at night?
Now, Barbara, calm down. I'll take care of this.
I'm going to bed.
Haven't we told you not to go out of the house unless you tell us?
Yes, sir.
Now, I want you to put your pajamas on and get into bed. I'm gonna go calm your mother down. You and I will have a talk about this in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Good night.
Hopeless. Delma, do you think that you could recreate Formula A? Formula B? Formula X? Hopeless.
But didn't you work with Professor Tubbles? I mean, didn't you look at his notes?
It was Tubble's project. And his assistant Vickery. They wouldn't let me anywhere near it.
Oh.
Dr. Ratman! Dr. Ratman!
Ratman! Ratman, you moron!
It's amazing. It's incredible. Big, huge.
Broderick, do you have another liquid lunch?
No. It was walking down the street, right behind the little kid.
All right, calm down and tell me the story.
Well, I was out looking for the boat, just like you told me to do. And I got this idea. There's this house nearby, see?
Yeah.
And there's some people living there. And I figured after they went to sleep, I'd drop in and take a look around. But when I got there, the huge 50-feet thing was walking out of the house.
Delma, you thinking what I'm thinking?
Formula X.
All right, let me see if I have this story straight. Boy who lives near here.
Yeah.
somehow stumbled upon the formula and used it on whatever this thing was. Yeah. Gentlemen, we have to find the formula, the boy, and whatever that thing was.
Mr. Costello is trying to say is that he is unaccustomed to having professionals such as yourself, Dr. Delma, Miss Towns, come to our school and observe David's natural behavior, both physical and emotional.
Well, we thank you for accommodating us. We're very happy that we could visit David's school. One thing I'd like to know, how do you, the faculty, view David's problem?
It's simple. The kid's a weirdo.
Mr. Costello, how could you say that about your own student?
It's easy. He doesn't go out for football.
Mr. Costello is trying to say is that he is used to building up a child's physical needs rather than his intellectual ones. In David Gerber's case, he is totally unaware of all school-related activities. He is in a fantasy world, all his own.
We have already established what David's problem is, Miss
Tilbert.
Oh, yes, of course.
Mr. Costello, as you are a fellow professional, I'm anxious to know what you would suggest so that we could all help alleviate David's problem.
I'll have him go out for a team sport. Get in there with the gridiron.
Mr. Costello is trying to say...
We are quite aware of what Mr. Costello is trying to say.
Well, I'd like to continue this intellectual chat further, but I'm sure you have your schedules to attend.
Thank you for taking the time to meet with us. You did any further.
Come see one of our games.
Don't forget, Mr. Costello, you're a bunch of games.
Thank you. Hey, boys, come on in. Now, something really important.
Yeah, bet us up on the field the other day, Coach.
Yeah, you were awful. When you get the ball, I want you to drive, right through the line of scrimmage.
Coach, he's on defense.
Well, we'll work that out at practice today.
Hey, about Phillips. I think he twisted his ankle.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to play today, Coach.
That's the problem with you guys these days. Get injured too easily. When I played ball, I played 2 halves with a broken leg. Well, I got a class to attend to. And I'm sure you have something to do.
Yeah, we'll walk the halls, you know what I mean, Coach?
Yeah, well, see you at 4 o'clock.
Yep, see you up on the field, Coach.
See you, Coach.
All right, see you later.
You pitching? We're going to I want to walk in.
Oh, Mr. Costello, what a lovely time.
Oh, why? Yes, it is. Barbara, have your homework done?
Yes, sir.
With all the right answers?
Of course, sir.
Gerber. Oh, Gerber.
Sir, David here is a new boy to the school. Now, I think we should treat him a little nicer. Now, Carl here, he's kind of strange, but we treat him well, and I think we should treat David the same way.
Good speech, Barnes. You should use it on your next election.
Why, thank you, sir.
Good thing your father's on the school board.
Remember, Professor, let me do the talking.
Yeah, but I don't even understand why we're here.
Let's roll. Good afternoon, Mrs. Croydon. I'm Lieutenant Clint Collins, Metropolitan Police.
Oh, these are my children, Elmer and Dorothy. Would you please sit down?
Oh.
Hi.
This is my partner, Sergeant Johnson.
Hello, ma'am.
How you doing?
Oh, may I also introduce you, Professor,
Tubbles.
Professor Tubbles and
Hello.
Dr. Vickery.
Hello.
Now, Mrs. Croydon, I've been on the police force a long time, and that phone call we received last night was one of the most bizarre reports we've ever gotten.
Oh?
Could you tell Dr. Vickery and Professor Tubbles exactly what you told me on the phone last evening?
Well, I can't say exactly, but it was about 9 o'clock last evening. We were casually looking out the window at the Gerber's house across the street. David Gerber was being followed by a huge, I don't know what it was. It was 40 feet tall and it was still growing. It was about
Formula X. Unquestionably. Did you see what it was? Was it a man or a woman or a...
Professor, this is police business,
I
if
do
you don't
understand.
mind. Now, Mrs. Croydon, can you tell me exactly what you saw? Was it a man, a woman, a robot? I saw that in a sci-fi flick.
I couldn't say exactly. They haven't gotten that street light fixed. But it was a huge creature, about 40 feet tall, following the Gerber's youngest child. And the creature was still growing.
Now, let me make sure I got this straight. Double check me on this, Johnson. You say there was a little boy walking down the street, being followed by a monster that was 40 feet tall and still growing.
All I can say is there's a monster leaf, and it has something to do with that little boy.
You know, Dave, it's okay to be alone. You know, I like to be alone sometimes. But it's not always good to be by yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But am I really different?
Just because you do things differently and like different things doesn't make you wrong and the rest of the world right. You, your brother, and your sister, you're all individuals. We're all the same. Your mother and I won't be very happy.
Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have something to tell you. And you see, I don't know how to say it.
Well, why don't you come right out and tell me?
Well, you see, it's hard. Maybe I ought to tell you later.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll tell you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night. Gargantua, it's hard to tell anybody about you. But if I don't help you, who will?
Roderick, are you sure this is the right place? Sure, as in this very spot the other night. I don't see any little boy. Well, I don't know. He's a pretty little kid. Maybe he had to go to bed. I don't see any monster either.
I don't know. I wasn't the one the monster was following.
Are you sure we're supposed to be here?
Delma, let's call it scientific observation.
Here comes the little kid.
Roderick, I don't see any monster.
Well, I don't know. He could have gotten too big to keep in the house.
All right, let's follow the boy. Maybe he can take us to where the monster is. Come on, over there.
Now, Professor, I don't mean to repeat an issue, but if Mrs. Gordon was right, we have a big problem on our hands.
We have a big problem? Now, wait a minute. You saw it for yourself. They just tore in here, tore the place apart, and stole the formula.
Now, Professor, it's like this. There are eggheads like you all around the world and playing with their oversized chemistry sets, but once in a while, something's backfire on them and kick them in the face. All I want to know is, how do I kill this thing?
Oh, really? Carolyn, would you please come in?
Yes, Professor?
Could you give me my files for A, B, and X, please?
They're in the case of the safe.
Oh, sorry. Here you go. That one.
I'll go help Carol.
Well, Lieutenant, I'm not so sure we want to kill it.
What?
Well, don't you see the scientific significance of this if we could just capture it alive?
The only scientific significance this thing has is it'd make a great exhibit in the Detroit Zoo.
Carol, I'm not saying I was sorry. You didn't have to kick me.
Thank you. This is a classified discussion. Would you mind if you would leave?
Well.
And you too.
Oh. Carolyn, wait up.
Well, I only want the four of us to know about this. Now, we were experimenting with A and B as controls, but Formula X in its purest form, well, you tell him, Dr. Vickery.
There is no antidote.
What did you say?
There is no antidote.
I know what he said. What did you mean?
Exactly. Nothing can stop it. Fire, bombs, radium, nothing can stop it.
Oh, I know my cannon brought down Flat-Nosed Benson, but I guess it's useless now.
Except possibly this.
Now, Professor, when I was a kid, I grew up in a tough neighborhood. When I was a rookie, I had the toughest beat in the town. But now, you're trying to tell me that to kill this oversized toy, we need a wristwatch?
No, you fool. Time. Formula X wears off with time.
But exactly how much time?
Well, Dr. Vickery, you tell him.
Days, weeks, months, years.
Yes, we don't know how long it will take. It could take as long as a century.
But I haven't got the time to wait. When I was given this badge, I was given a responsibility by the people in this town. And I've got to do something about it now. Johnson, let's roll.
Come on out, Gargantua.
Don't move. I told you. That big, I told you.
Guess you stopped growing. Wow, you must be 50 feet tall.
He seems to be able to communicate with it. How long the thing does growl? I don't know. Telepathy, perhaps.
You think it bites?
Why don't you go and try and pet it and find out? It's obvious that the boy has Formula X.
Now you stay here tonight, okay? I can't do anything about it. I mean, you're 50 feet tall. It's not easy to hide a teddy bear that's that big. I'll be back tomorrow, okay? Well, I'll be here early because I don't have school, okay? Now, you go lay down, and I'll be here tomorrow. Please. Good boy. Good boy.
You've got to get Formula X for the boy. Now, with that thing around, you have to do it when it can't see us. We had better get back to the laboratory. The responsibility of getting Formula X from the boy falls to you. You think I gotta beat up that little kid? If it comes to that, make sure Gargantua isn't around.
Another day, another week.
Thank heavens for Fridays.
You're not kidding.
Do you realize we've been here since 7 o'clock this morning?
Yes, I realize that. So what are you gonna do to get away from it all this weekend?
I'm gonna go home and shut the door and not come out till Monday.
Wish I could do that.
Why don't you?
I'll relax, watch some TV. Taking the Gerber file home, though.
Oh, that Gerber case. We've been working on it so long, and we haven't gotten anywhere.
Yeah, I know.
We've spoken with the boy's parents, with the boy himself, and those Lulus over at the school.
But we don't seem to be making any progress at all. Something about this case bothers me, though.
What's that?
Well, for a 12-year-old, David seems so convincing that, well, even I'm having a hard time distinguishing between fantasy and reality.
Yeah, kids are really hard to figure out.
I have a crazy idea.
Let's hear it.
Well, it seems that David and his class are going on a field trip this Monday to an amusement park. Mondays are always pretty light around here. I figured we could reschedule a few appointments and we could make it out there.
Sounds great. That way we can observe David from our own viewpoint.
Right. We can see how he relates to his classmates and other people in general. And take in the Ferris wheel.
Sounds great.
That's settled then. Monday, you and I are going to the amusement park with David and his classmates. And if you just give me a minute to get organized here, I'll give you lift home.
Thanks a lot. I'll make sure I call this service and let them know that we won't be in on Monday.
And tell Joe to lock up.
Yeah. Do you realize how long it's been since I've been to an amusement park?
Oh, stop. That's just because you don't try at all. Teachers are dumb. That's because you don't get good grades. Girls are dumb. Look, isn't that the spot where we cut through the other day? I saw some lovely wild daisies behind there. Daisies are dumb. No, they aren't. I love them and so does Mother. I want to go pick some. Look, here they are.
Hey, Ricky, how come I got spanked last night and you didn't? It wasn't my fault.
Well, it wasn't my fault. I didn't get the better report card.
Well, yours wasn't much better.
I didn't fail Latin.
Well, that was your fault. You kept talking during class.
You don't have to listen to me.
Well, it's not easy when you're blabbing in my ear all day.
Don't worry, Mickey. It'll heal.
Thanks.
You want to play baseball?
Yeah, I will, but nobody else ever wants to play.
Well, they're weird.
Do not like baseball.
Yeah, you're right there. I'm Mickey here, Ricky.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mickey, how's the report card go?
Don't ask. It was great. You should
Ricky, shut up.
You guys want to play baseball? Nah, we do every Saturday. Something different.
Hey, let's go collect some more insects.
Nah, that's boring. Let's go roller skating. Hey, yeah.
Well, I guess.
Hi, how you going?
Say, got a light?
No.
Yeah. Hey, do you have any money?
No flat broke.
Yeah. Say, why don't we go down and try to break into the movies?
Next time we get caught.
So the worst thing they could do is chase us out again.
Well...
Let's get out of here.
Hi, boys.
Is your mom here?
No, but how are you boys?
Fine. You won't believe what I just saw. A 40-foot teddy bear.
Where, on TV?
No, down at the ball field. It was 40 foot tall. Yeah, and it moved and everything.
Really, boys? Why don't you come in and look around?
I told you nobody would believe us. Come on, let's go find Mom.
Bye, see you guys.
Story for you. Have you met the Rick Sapphire and Marla Basie?
Hi, how you doing, Rick? Marla, hi, how you doing?
Well, my name is Don Farley. Don't you remember me?
No, Don, I can't say.
Well, we were heading to the Poconos, yeah? And we saw your car, and so we decided we'd stop and give the biggest story to our favorite suburban bureau chief.
Look, I'm really busy. I'm really busy.
And Mr. Robin Mackin.
Thanks, how's the gear, okay?
Robin, baby.
Right.
We were headed to the Poconos, the big resort area, and we decided we'd stop because we had the toast of Broadway.
This stuff's heavy, Robin. Right, okay, fine. So we got a big story. We got a 40-foot teddy bear, and we really got to do it, okay? I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. See you later.
You didn't get my autograph. Well, maybe next time, Rick, baby.
Surprised to see you on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, well, it's my day off, and your guard let me in.
So, can I help you?
Well, see, Professor, it's like this. I've been on the force for 20 years now, and my job's on the line. I'm stumped. Gotta stop this oversized stuffed toy that they say fire can't burn and bullets can't harm. How do I stop it?
Okay, you guys sit up right there, okay? 20 bucks get you anywhere, Doc. Now, I want to talk to that man, but let's talk to Clint here first, okay? Every reporter in the area, even Robin McIntosh, is covering this story. I want to know what it is you're going to tell me.
Adrian, you know I don't know anything.
Come on, Clint. We got a giant bear running around outside. We got Professor Tubble's lab here. There's some connection. You got to tell me.
Adrian, you know he was a juvenile.
A kid? We got a kid and a bear. This is great for a story. Is it the Gerber lady? Is it her?
Adrian, no comment. I'll see you around.
Now, wait a minute.
All right, bring it over here. Bring it over here. Professor, can you tell us if you can?
I don't believe this. He wants to kill it. You want to make a movie about it?
Hey, that's an idea.
Yeah. I'd appreciate it if you'd leave.
All right. All right, I'll leave. Pack it up, guys. You won't help me, and he won't help me. Yeah, well, I'm telling you this. This is my story, and I'm going to be the one to get it.
Promised you would stay there. Where are you? You promised you would stay here, you big teddy bear. You promised.
Kind of a hurry, aren't you, kid? See, my friends and I, we know about you. Dave, isn't that your name? See, we're looking for a little bottle about like this. It's got little brown powder on the bottom. Brown powder can do all kind of strange things. Of course, I guess you know about that. Listen, kid, we need that bottle bad. Now, you're gonna give it to us, or we're gonna give it to you. Now, tomorrow, you're gonna take that bottle no matter where you go, and we'll be by to pick it up.
Final news. Police in several area precincts report citizen complaints concerning the sighting of, get this folks, a 50-foot walking, talking teddy bear.
You think that's Gargantua?
I don't know, Delmar. There are so many 50-foot teddy bears running around the streets these days. Of course it's Gargantua. Gargantua isn't the key. Formula X. That's the secret. How's that coming?
Fine.
What are you working on anyway?
Oh, you want a cup of soup?
Cup of soup?
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, I have creamy chicken, and I've got split pea.
Delmar, there's a 50-foot teddy bear running around the streets of this city. There's a 12-year-old boy holding $1 billion formula, following him everywhere. We're sitting in the middle of a scientific laboratory, and you're making cup of soup! And undoubtedly, Barnes is out there somewhere, bungling the entire... Dr. Ratman, I presume. Ratman! Ratman! It's all set. We have the formula. You have Formula X? Well, not exactly. We have to go to the amusement park and get it. The amusement park? Mm-hmm. Did you hear that, Delmar? We're going to the amusement park. Broderick, that's brilliant. I don't know why I didn't think of it. The amusement park. Why in heaven's name are we going to the amusement park? Well, see, I watch a lot of old war movies on TV, sir. So? Well, the spies always exchange information in the most public places. And? Well, the kids' class is going on a field trip to the amusement park tomorrow. That's darling. Well, we can get the formula from them, and nobody will even notice us. Don't you see? We can get the formula from the kid, and nobody will be the wiser. You talked to the boy? I explained the situation to him.
And you'll have the formula with him tomorrow.
Absolutely. I told him to take it no matter where he goes.
Broderick, after all this time, we just might have come up with a brilliant plan. Might have.
I'll get you a balloon later.
But I want a balloon now.
Delmar, we're here on business. I'll get you a balloon later.
Well, I can't see why I can't have a balloon, even if we are here on business.
Well, Broderick, would you like a balloon too?
Of course not. Of course I am hungry, though.
Why me? Why me? Come on.
You guys are so slow, honest to Pete. Let's go now. Look for him. Why are we here? What do you mean, why are we here? We're looking for a lead.
What lead?
Look, Clint Collins and his partner here, and wherever they are, there's a story, right?
Then where are they?
That's why we're looking for them. Honestly, all the crews I could get the network sends me, and I get you two. There they are. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Now remember, Johnson, incognito, undercover. No one's supposed to know we're cops.
But what about the badge? Huh? The badge?
Oh, yeah. Just testing you, you little jerk. Now we're looking for a little kid. Don't know what he looks like, but we gotta find him. Let's roll.
Okay, how about we go on the roller coaster first then? Yeah. Okay, come on.
All right, pretty well following them so far. Now, Delmar. Thank you. As I was saying, we've done pretty well following them so far without them seeing us. We've got to keep following them and don't let that boy see us. All right?
Right.
All right?
You promised me a balloon.
If you're a good boy, follow the children, then I'll buy you 2 balloons.
No.
Come on.
You know the ones with the Mickey Mouse?
Hello, little boy. Remember me? It's some friends that I gave you.
Little David, I presume. I am Dr. Ratman. Ratman. Now you have something, David, that belongs to me. A little bottle about this big. My friend here told you to bring it with you everywhere you go today. I would like it, please.
I don't have it.
Maybe I didn't make the situation clear to you, David. I want that bottle.
Now, stop it. You don't know how to handle children. Hello, David. My name's Delma. Do you like this place?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like amusement parks. Now, these guys, they get very cranky when they don't get what they want. So I think you better give them what they want.
But Delma, I don't have the bottle.
You see, he doesn't have the bottle.
Oh, Roderick. He doesn't have the bottle. What do you say, Delmar? We forget the entire thing. Go back to the laboratory, lock the doors, and have a nice cup of soup.
That'd be a good idea.
Get out of my way, you moron! I want that bottle, David. Where is it?
I don't have it. It's spilled on my bear, my teddy bear. My mom threw it away.
All right. We might not have the bottle, but we have the boy. And we're going to keep the boy until they bring us that bottle. Here, you're so fond of children, you take care of it.
Sorry!
Moron! After him!
Listen, Lieutenant, I'll buy you another cup of popcorn.
This popcorn costs 85 cents.
I'll buy you another
one. You know
one.
how money is nowadays. Come on, let's get them.
You're mine! And I'm going to keep you forever if necessary, until they bring me that bottle!
Gargantua! Help me! Gotcha! Yeah! Gargantua? What'd you guys do to him? What? Where are you?
Hey, Johnson. Here's the kid. What are you two not doing, but you're the one that stole my popcorn. You know who this guy is? That's Professor Ratman. Rat. Hey, this guy's wanted in 7 states. We got 7 warrants out on him. Okay, come on, get up, you punks. Come on, get up. Okay, Johnson, frisk him. You have the right to remain silent.
Okay, now set up right about here. Do you know where they are, Cliff?
Sure, Adrian.
That's Ratman.
Ratman!
They're dangerous. And you caught them.
Sure.
You knew it all along, didn't you? I mean, you knew about this. That's why you wouldn't give me a story, right?
Right. If I gave you an interview, he knew I was on his tail all the time.
Undercover, huh?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Who's this?
Who's this?
It is. Farber. Gerber.
Oh, yeah.
So what's he doing here? Oh, you were bait, weren't you? You used it for bait, right?
Oh, yeah, sure. He was perfectly safe. I was right behind him the whole time.
I bet they'll make you police commissioner for this.
Well, at least.
Well, let's get on with the interview.
Yeah.
Clint, what part did you play in catching these crooks?
Well, Adrian, Professor Ratman left a lot of clues for me to follow. And it was rather easy to trail him down.
And what part did your partner play in this?
Well, he helped arrange the Gerber kid as bait for us, but he was very well watched throughout the whole amusement park.
Ceremonies this morning. There's been no additional reports on that 40-foot teddy bear cited by residents of our community. Officials maintain a firm no comment when questioned about the varying reports. Efforts by our news department to interview those making such claims have proven fruitless.
I saw it happen. It really happened. I saw it, and my friend saw it. It really happened. What does it mean, Dad?
I really don't know, Dave. I'm no great genius. They tell me that there were some scientists that made some kind of stuff that had strange powers. You know, Dave, I remember when your mother and I first bought this for you. Yeah, every little kid had their own stuffed animal. We wanted you to have your own little thing. I remember when you named it Gargantua. Maybe Gargantua did walk. Maybe he did talk. I didn't see it. Your mother didn't see it. That doesn't mean it didn't happen.
I don't understand.
I don't really know either, Dave. All I know is that out of all this confusion, maybe somebody did learn something out of this.